Previously on Devious Maids.
Are you having fun watching your book get made into a movie?
It's not what I expected.
Take it up with the head of the studio.
Why don't we have dinner tonight? Talk about it.
That girl's your daughter?
Because Josefina, she raised her as her own.
So she doesn't even know she's adopted.
You don't get to decide what Daniela does. And I gave birth to her.
Stay away from me, both of you.
I'm not going back to Adrian. I'm moving in.
You have to start fending for yourself. That means get a job.
That is quite possibly the ugliest thing anyone has ever said to me.
How'd you like to come and work for me? This really cute guy came over and assumed I owned the house, so I went with it.
Zoila, this is my mother.
I like her too, but not for you. I have other plans for you, Kyle.
I'm glad we could still be friends, even though things fizzled out.
Adrian, pal, have you ever met my dear friend Zoila?
No.
No? I think you and he would be an excellent match. I knew those two would hit it off.
Fabian, my hairdresser. He's fabulous, funny, fierce, ferocious, and officially my new best friend.
You should read this. It's going to change your life.
Oh my God.
Spence Westmore, you're under arrest.
Yeah, I'm here to help. We need to find out who really killed Perry. I killed Perry.
Benny's washing Spence's brain. That's why he confessed.
She's not asking questions about Spence.
She doesn't have a clue.
And she doesn't know anything about the circle.
The circle?
Do you know what it is?
No, I don't. You can't breathe.
Spence?
Oh, Rosie. Oh, I had the worst dream. Perry was dead and I was in jail. Oh, but I am free.
Not exactly. You're in the hospital. You collapsed at the prison and they brought you here. Bernie! Could you tell the doctor Spence is awake? That's Bernie. He's making sure you don't escape.
Lucky me. Is this a private room? This is pretty nice.
I guess it's a hospital room.
It's the Taj Mahal compared to prison. I mean, check out these sheets. There's no holes. They're clean.
Don't you want to know why you collapsed?
Do they think it could be serious? Maybe I could stay here forever.
Hello, I'm Dr. Brooks.
Are the tests back? Do you know what's wrong with Spence?
Is it a brain tumor?
You're suffering from withdrawal. Probably from some sort of barbiturate. Is that what you took?
Hold on a second. I didn't take any drugs, I swear.
Then how did it get in your system?
Ben.
What?
That's how he got you to confess. Ben drugged you, and now you're going through withdrawal.
The point is, you're going to be okay. You can go back to prison in a couple of days.
Thank you, doctor. Good news.
Well, wait a second. There's no chance it could be a brain tumor?
Last night was great.
You were great.
Marisol, it is bad enough I have to be at work by 10, but must I also listen to your insipid pillow talk? Hello, Peter.
Evelyn, I didn't realize you were working here.
She has a flexible definition of the word working.
When you coerced me into accepting this job, you didn't mention you'd be providing all the staff for the gala. It's been chaos. Does that phone ever stop ringing?
When you answer it.
Snarkiness is not the best color on you. And neither is yellow.
So, the gala.
The Hamilton House Gala. It's a benefit for inner city kids.
I know, the studio's a big contributor. But I was planning to ask you to come as my date.
Oh, I would love to, but I've got 40 workers to manage that night.
I was hoping to introduce you to some of my colleagues. Well, can't Evelyn manage the staff? She's your employee, isn't she?
She is. But it's hard to ask her for things.
Marisol, how many times do you expect me to answer that?
Every time.
Daniela, you've been gone all night, and I'm worried. Call me back, please. Es tu mami.
She knows who it is. You only called 100 times.
And I'll call 100 more.
Josefina, will you relax? She's been gone for 10 hours.
A lot could happen in 10 hours. She could be lost or hurt. A man with a puppy could lure her into his car.
She's not a little kid. If she's not answering the phone, it's because she doesn't want to.
You know why you're not as freaked out as me?
Because I'm not a crazy person?
You're afraid to see her. Because now she knows the truth. That you dumped her like garbage and never looked back.
You think she's gonna hate me?
I know she's gonna hate you. That girl can hold a grudge.
I feel terrible.
I'm gonna call her again.
Okay, but trust me. Nanny's more mature than you think. Wherever she is, she's fine.
You gonna get that? You didn't even look to see who it was.
My mom? Or my other mom? I have two moms now. My head hurts.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Thank you for being a good listener last night.
I'd be happy to listen today if you want me to.
I have a better idea. Let's get sexy.
You're the opposite of sexy right now.
Are you sure?
I think we should call your mom. Or Carmen. They must be worried.
Let them worry. I don't want to deal with them right now. And promise me you won't tell Carmen where I am.
Danny, you're gonna have to talk to them eventually.
I don't care. Just promise me.
Okay.
I'm fine. Seriously.
Zoila. Hey.
Kyle.
I was just about to go for a jog when I saw you, and I wanted to see if you got any of our mail. I'm expecting a letter.
No. But if it shows up, you can take your shirt off again and come and get it.
Hey, I saw a Bentley here the other night. You get a new car or someone visiting?
Are you keeping tabs on me?
I just noticed who's coming and going for safety reasons.
I was on a date.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was good, really good. So you'll probably see more of that Bentley around here at night. Maybe even the next morning.
Well, better get back to my jog.
I'll look out for your letter.
What? Oh, yeah. Right. Bye.
That's an interesting theory. But what kind of drug would make a man confess to murder?
Well, I did research on the internet.
Of course you did.
And there are some drugs that could make Spence think he was a killer. Like these.
Lemons, non-fat milk, lotion.
Oops, that's my shopping list for Mrs. Genevieve.
Rosie, let me ask you something. Which is more likely? A, Spence was drugged and brainwashed against his will, or B, he's an addict who hasn't had a fix since he was imprisoned.
The one with the brainwashing?
Oh, hi.
By yourself. I feel underdressed.
Peter's taking me to a gala, so I was just trying on some gowns.
That one works.
Do you want to come in?
Sounds like things are working out with Peter.
Yeah, he's great. Sorry, it's a little weird talking about the current guy with the ex.
It's about to get a little weirder. I'm seeing someone too.
Oh, well, good for you.
It's new and I like her, but she's in a bad place right now, and I thought you could help.
Why me?
Don't you and Carmen tell each other things?
Yeah, she tells me everything, even things I don't want to know. Just see what's going on.
Why don't you sit down?
I can't actually sit in this dress. Just tell me.
Fabian, thank you for another wonderful afternoon. The ballet was breathtaking.
Oh, when that prima ballerina came out in that shimmery little moo-moo thing, yes, mama.
And what about the leading man? The concentration, the skill, the muscular little tush.
You were out with me and ogling another man's buttocks?
I was ogling yours, too. Very perky, by the way.
Oh! Hey, did you ever get around to reading that book I lent you about the circle?
I read the back of it.
Geneviève.
I've been just so busy. I promised to get to it soon.
Well, if I were you, I would go upstairs right now and read it cover to cover. That's how amazing it is.
I appreciate the recommendation.
Can I see you again this week?
Of course. I really cherish our little adventures. No man has ever taken me to the ballet.
Well, I am not like other men.
That's for certain. You are just so fabulous.
I feel the same way about you. Goodbye, gorgeous.
I don't get it. Kyle dumped me, but then he sees Adrian at my house and he's showing up shirtless?
Why was Mr. Powell at your house?
Forget that. How did Kyle look without a shirt?
Oh, shockingly good. But it's weird he's acting all jealous. Unless he can see my stoop from his window and he saw Adrian kiss me.
You sucked face with Mr. Powell? Oh my, I'm gonna be sick.
Was he a good kisser?
I don't want to know that.
Long story short, I got roped into a date with Adrian, a one-time thing. Obviously, I'm not interested in him.
But if it's making Kyle jealous?
Here's Marisol. She can't know any of this. Oh.
Carmen, can I talk to you for a second? Alone?
Why?
What did I do?
And why can't you talk in front of us?
Because I think I know something that maybe I'm not supposed to. Zoe, listen, not to tell you.
Carmen, cállate.
What? She obviously knows.
To be honest, I'm surprised you kept it a secret from her for this long.
Wait. I'm the only one who didn't know about this? We thought you wouldn't approve.
What? I think it's wonderful. Carmen's her mother.
What?
What? Her cousin, Daniela, is really her daughter. Was that not the secret?
No. It was definitely not that.
Well, then what? Zola's pretending to be a rich homeowner to all her neighbors.
Zoila! I set you up with that job. And that's why I didn't say anything.
Can you guys fight later? I want to know more about Carmen being a mommy. How come you never told us?
Because even Daddy didn't know. And when she found out, she ran away.
But that's why I needed to talk to you. I know where she is.
creamed corn is delicious. If you ever have to choose between hospital food and prison food, hospital all the way.
I'll keep that in mind. Listen, puppy, the police won't reopen your case, not without proof.
Oh.
But I have an idea. You know how Ben was always bringing you coffee?
That's probably how he drugged me.
Exactly. So I was thinking, if we can get him to do it again, maybe we could catch him in the act.
You want Ben to drug me?
To prove you're innocent. You'd have to go through withdrawal again, but you could stay here with the yummy cream corn, huh?
Look, Ben is dangerous. He brainwashed me, framed me. He probably killed Perry. You stay away from him.
I know it's risky, but what choice do we have? We'll go back to prison.
Well, at least you'll be safe.
Okay. Okay. I don't want you to worry.
No, I do not want the waiters wearing bolo ties. They're going to be serving champagne to millionaires, not robbing the train to Yuma. Are we clear? Well, good.
I like how firm and decisive you were with that bender.
I do enjoy belittling people. It really is my best thing.
Hey, I just had a crazy thought. No, you're not ready for a promotion. It's too soon.
Oh, no. Promotion?
How would you like to be in charge of the staff at the Hamilton Gala?
No, thank you.
I'm in a bind. Peter invited me to be his date, and I'd love to go.
I have a solution. Break up with him. Clearly, he's just a chauvinistic Hollywood type who only wants to parade you around like arm candy.
Really? You think so?
Marisol, can I bare my soul to you?
Arm candy?
Marisol, focus. Everyone will be at the gala, including Adrian. It would be demoralizing for me to be seen as a common day laborer.
Stop. I have done everything for you. I've given you a place to stay. I've fed you. I've given you a job.
How many times must I thank you?
You haven't yet. You're working the gala, Evelyn. That's that.
Where's Daniela? What did you do to her?
I didn't do anything.
What's going on?
Hi, Nana. You're alive.
Of course I am. How do you guys find me?
Your boyfriend here has a big mouth.
I was worried about you.
You did the right thing. Now, get out.
Wait, it's my apartment.
Do you really want to piss off 2 angry Puerto Rican ladies?
3 angry Puerto Rican ladies.
I'll be going now.
Danny, I'm so sorry. It breaks my heart that I hurt you. I don't want to explain.
Mija, Carmen didn't have a lot of choices back then.
Yeah, when I got pregnant, I was young and stupid.
Yes, Carmen was a, how do you say in English?
A hoe. I wasn't a hoe. I was popular. Something Josefina knows nothing about.
That's besides the point. You have to forgive her.
Giving you to Josefina was the best thing I could have done. You know, I knew she was going to be a great mother.
But she wasn't. She lied on me my entire life.
Wait, you're mad at her?
I was protecting you.
I always felt like there was something wrong. And now it all makes sense. Why we're nothing alike? Why we never stop fighting?
All mothers and daughters fight.
No. You're not my mother. And you never were.
Thank you for gracing me with your presence, Your Highness.
Evelyn, I'm certain you called me here to ask for something, probably money. May I suggest you dial back the sarcasm?
My apologies. I thought we'd meet on neutral turf to discuss custody.
Custody of what?
Of our social calendar. We need to divide it up and decide who's going to attend which balls, fundraisers, galas, etc.
Yeah, that does make sense.
The Childhood Obesity Masquerade Ball on the 24th?
Yours.
Irritable Bowel, Casino, and Cigar Night. Everything about that screams you. And the Alzheimer's Violet Ball.
Me? I look better in purple. It's really inarguable.
And of course there's tomorrow's Hamilton House Gala. I guess I'll just throw myself on that grenade.
Hold on a second. Why are you so eager to attend the Hamilton Gala?
I'm not. But one of us should be there. You never enjoyed it.
Evelyn, I can read you like a book. Why don't you want me there?
Because I will be there with someone.
You have a date?
Yes. He's a handsome man. Tall. Investment banker.
I see. And what is this tall banker man's name?
Bartholomew. And if I'm there with Bartholomew and you're there alone, you'll be horribly embarrassed.
Oh, how very considerate.
So you won't be attending?
I will not. You have my word. Bartholomew.
Fabian kissed me.
Fabian, your hairdresser?
Square on the mouth. With lots of intention and passion.
Well, I'm confused. Isn't he gay?
Apparently not all the way.
He seemed all the way to me.
Is it possible I'm so beautiful that I turned him straight?
I don't think that happened.
I always saw Fabian as my fabulous friend. It never occurred to me that he'd want more.
I wouldn't worry about what Fabian wants. Are you attracted to him?
I don't think so. I mean, the kiss was enjoyable, but I think he was wearing more lip gloss than I was.
Then there you go.
I just wanted to say goodbye. I'm going back to the island.
What? Josefina.
I'm not wanted here.
Come on, kids say stuff. Get out of my room. I hate broccoli. You're not my mother and you're never aware.
She meant what she said. All her life, I worried that this would happen.
Did she find out?
And that she would pick you over me.
She didn't pick me.
Of course she did. Look at you. You were always the pretty one. The talented one.
But you were the loving one.
None of that matters. From the moment she heard the truth, she cut me out of her life.
Josefina, espérate. You can't leave me all alone with her. I don't know what to say or do.
I just hope that this will finally make Daniela happy.
I hope it's okay that I drop by unannounced. I don't have your phone number.
Because I didn't give it to you. Our date didn't go very well.
Trust me, I'll grow on you. Hear me out. There's this charity event tonight. I know it's last minute.
Is that a car?
I think your neighbor just got home. Anyway, it's the Hamilton House Gala, if you know it.
Actually, it's a beautiful day. Let's talk outside.
Anyway, in the past I've attended with my wife, but this year I thought, why not enjoy myself?
Would you move a little? The sun's in my eyes.
Now, I know these fundraisers can be a bit tedious.
Let me just...
But at least this one benefits underprivileged children, and not some ridiculous whale or manatee or some other beast who should be able to fight his own battles.
Adrian, you're so funny.
So, will you join me? Great. I'll pick you up at 8.
Wait, what?
For our second date. I told you I'd grow on you.
Marisol.
Reverend Hamilton, how are you?
Very well. Thank you so much for helping out with the gala. I hope you'll be able to enjoy some of the night's festivities.
Actually, I'm coming as a guest. But don't worry, my assistant Evelyn will be holding down the fort. I'll point her out to you. She's... Nope. Don't see her. Would you excuse me for a moment?
Absolutely.
Evelyn, what are you wearing?
I believe the correct question is, who am I wearing?
You're supposed to be working. You're in an evening gown.
Well, how would you have me dress?
Like this.
I don't think so. That's god-awful. But you pull it off.
Did you really think you could come here and socialize?
I assure you, I'm taking my responsibilities very seriously.
There's an extra uniform in the catering truck. Put it on.
Excuse me, Ben? I'm Rosie.
Rosie. Spencer's Rosie?
That's the one.
How can I help you?
It's, about Spence. I don't know if you've heard, but he's at Doheny Medical.
Spencer's out of prison?
I thought you might like to visit him. Since you're friends.
That was before he murdered Perry.
But he's going through withdrawal from drugs. Isn't that strange?
Well, he's an addict.
Right. You're his sponsor. Anyway, his mind is getting clear now, and he's been talking a lot.
About what?
The night of the murder, and something called, the circle. You know what that is?
No idea. But maybe you're right. Maybe I should go visit Spence. When do you suppose would be the best time?
I noticed the guard takes his dinner break at 6. You could sneak in and see him then.
Yeah, that's very helpful. Well, thank you.
No, thank you. Spence was right to put his trust in a man like you.
I hope you're happy. My skin has now touched polyester, and a piece of my soul has died.
You're welcome. There's Peter. Here. Have fun. Thanks for waiting. My bladder was about to pop.
Look at us talking about bladders like an old married couple. Shall we mingle, my dear?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
Sorry, I'm late. The caterers and Evelyn. It doesn't matter. I'm here now, and I'm all yours.
Well, that makes me very happy. Let me introduce you to the gang. Marisol, this is...
Oh, my God. Hugh Metzger. I'm obsessed with your film.
You know, I never get tired of hearing that.
Brentwood Dusk was incredible. You were robbed of that Oscar.
Yeah, I'm an old white guy. If I didn't win, the picture must have stopped, huh?
This is Mark Kahn from Distribution. And Andrew Sosler from development. He's the one that optioned your book.
Shame we couldn't finish the film.
Yeah. Great read, by the way.
Hugh Metzger read my book.
Yep, but I heard that hack of a director you got kind of screwed the pooch on the adaptation.
I don't think the screenwriter got what I was going for.
Well, I've got you all here. Maybe we could have a quick talk. But, you should go introduce yourself to Candy.
Candy?
You'll really like her.
Yeah.
Go sit with the girls, sweetheart. We'll only be a minute.
So, I guess this is where girlfriends and wives are supposed to go?
Believe me, this is the funnest table here. I'm Candy.
Marisol.
And this is Kirsten and Kirsten.
So, Candy, Kirsten, and Kirsten.
Don't mix us up.
How could I?
OMG, that was delish.
I know. I'm stuffed.
My dear, when a man takes a woman on a date, he should pay.
This is a date then?
What else would it be? I asked you to a romantic dinner spot. I picked you up from your house in my Mini Cooper.
Oh, Fabian. You must forgive me, but I assumed that our relationship was just friendly.
At first, but I'd say it's blossomed into more than that. In fact, I hope it's not presumptuous, but I packed an overnight bag.
Goodness, I have the exact same bag.
I look forward to waking up tomorrow in your arms.
Oh, Fabian, I'm getting so many mixed signals. Aren't you gay?
Because I'm a hairdresser? Is that the reason?
It's one of the reasons.
I'm sexually fluid. Every living being is a beautiful spirit, and each one deserves love.
Oh, honey, it's fine that you're gay, or whatever. But I'm not going to have a relationship with you.
I thought you were more open-minded. If you'd read that book I gave you, you'd get it.
I tried to read it, but the truth is I found it kind of boring.
Boring? It's revolutionary. You know what, Genevieve? There's a reason you didn't understand it. The ideas in that book are new, and you're old.
Westmore. Old age finally getting to you?
Hey, Ben. What are you doing here?
Rosie told me you were asking for me.
Well, I really wish she hadn't have done that.
Well, she's just worried about you. Brought you coffee. Old time's sake.
Oh, I'm not supposed to have caffeine. Doctor's orders.
I don't think a cup will kill you.
It might.
Come on, bud. What's the big deal? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, that, coffee smells pretty good. May I? Bottoms up.
My ex is here, and I don't want him to see me. Can you take over?
Marisol told me that you're in charge, and if you try to sneak out, I should tackle you.
Have I told you about Marisol's drinking problem? Wait.
What is happening?
Stop talking and make yourself big. Walk to the right. Just walk to the right. Evelyn. Adrian. Ben, hello. You were not supposed to be here.
Which is precisely why I came. I wanted to know why you tried to keep me away.
I told you I had a date. Unfortunately, Bartholomew is,
Imaginary? Oh, please, nobody's name is Bartholomew. What are you wearing?
I spilled wine on my Valentino and a cater waiter let me her clothes.
You're working. Lower your voice. You didn't want me here because you have a job. And the delicious irony is, I'm the one with a date.
It's not called a date when you pay them.
Evelyn, petty jealousy is as unbecoming on you as that outfit. Zoila, I'd like you to meet my ex, Evelyn. Zoila's a wonderful woman. She's witty, charming, wealthy.
Please stop.
And humble.
And I bet her toilets are sparkling clean.
Pardon me?
Oh, you idiot. That's Genevieve's maid.
Rosie, what the hell?
I'm sorry. I know you didn't want me to talk to Ben.
You did it anyway.
I got it all on video. And then when they test your blood, they'll find the drug. We have proof.
This is insane.
You just think that because you're high as a kite right now.
Am I? I feel pretty normal. I don't think there was any drugs in that coffee.
Hold on. Let me try something. Listen to the sound of my voice. You love prison. You want to go back to prison.
No, I don't. I hate prison.
Santo Dios, he didn't drug you.
Sweet. Brought me coffee just to be nice?
No, he's a bad guy. Did he somehow figure out what we were up to?
She really left?
Yeah. She went back to San Juan.
Oh, okay. Well, now that she's gone, we can focus on us. Oh, I have so many questions. Like, who's my real dad?
I don't want to talk about him.
Oh, okay. We don't have to.
Yeah.
This is, like, really strange. I don't know what to call you. Mom? Mommy?
Carmen. Keep calling me Carmen. Nothing's changed.
Are you kidding? Everything's changed. I know you're my mother now.
I'm not your mother, Danny. I gave you up for a reason.
You were young and you weren't ready. But now that you know me...
No. Nothing's changed.
You don't want to be my mother?
I'm sorry, Danny. Yeah, but I can't be that for you. I don't have the mom gene that everyone talks about.
Did I do something wrong?
Of course not. You're an amazing girl. It's not who I am, Danny. You know, not then and not now.
Oh.
Look. You have a mother already. Her name is Josefina. And the only thing she cares about in the whole world is you. And your happiness. So you have to go and make things right with her. Or you're not gonna have a mother at all.
Well, I enjoy an awkward, silent car ride as much as the next fellow. But perhaps it's time to explain what's going on.
I was hired to be the maid here while the homeowner was away. But people assumed I was the owner, and I thought, why not?
I get it. Who wants to be a servant?
For your information, it had nothing to do with being a maid. I just had other things going on.
Well, Your secret is safe with me.
Seriously? You're not going to tell people about this?
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you? You're kind of a prick.
I find you intriguing. And if I out you, you'll never get anywhere with that neighbor of yours.
You caught on to that.
Please. You were manipulating me like a puppet earlier. It's a miracle I still asked you out.
Give me a break. You only asked me out to make Evelyn jealous.
It seems we have a lot in common. Now kiss me.
I don't think that's a good idea.
There's a hulking silhouette in the window I'm assuming is your neighbor. At least one of us will be successful in our scheming. I promise not to use tongue.
Let's just go with the hug.
I mean, it took forever to detail the Mercedes, so I was late for yoga. Do you do yoga, Marisol?
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
Forget him. Once they're talking business, you're on your own. So, Marisol, you wrote a book?
I did.
Yes.
So impressive.
I wish I could find the time to just read a book. So what do you all do? Well, Kirsten and Kirsten are both actors, which is why we need to stay fit.
Oh, please. I like to stay fit for Mark. He'd dump me in a minute if I chubbed out.
Ladies, doesn't it bother you that we're all sitting here while the men are all over there talking about important things?
Important things?
For God's sakes, we've been talking about yoga and facials and diets.
Marisol.
We are better than this. We don't need to be sitting on the sidelines like a bunch of bobble-headed trophy wives.
Marisol. What are you doing?
She was just saying that we're all vapid and wasting our lives.
Marisol. This is Candace Sosler, chairperson of the studio. My boss.
Oh, you poor thing. You must be exhausted. Let me help you.
Why are you being so nice?
My husband is a moron. Isn't it wonderful?
Hello.
Oh, you're the Reverend, aren't you? Hello.
May I take that for you?
No, it's all right. I don't mind. I've had the most incredible night.
Sometimes the Lord does smile on us, doesn't he?
He certainly does. Hallelujah.
I'm watching you. You seem so happy serving others. You obviously have a beautiful soul.
There's something I'm not accused of every day.
And a sense of humor. I wonder, would you like to have dinner with me tomorrow night?
So, I smoothed things out with Candy. She was surprisingly sympathetic. Mental illness runs in her family.
Very funny.
Now, you want to tell me why in the world you said all those things?
Well, I felt like I had rearranged my whole life to be with you and you were ignoring me.
I brought you here because there were people I wanted you to meet. Candy was one of them.
So why didn't you tell me that one of the very attractive women at my table was also intelligent and had a career?
That's not the most feminist thing you've ever said.
I know, but if you pretend it's a little your fault, it'll make me feel better.
I'm sorry. The truth is, I didn't want to get your hopes up.
About what?
About your movie being back in production.
I thought it was dead.
It was, but now it's not. Hugh Metzger wants to direct.
Really?
But we all agreed that it needs a new script.
That's for sure.
I'm glad you agree, because we want you to write it.
We need to talk.
Come on in.
I can't stop thinking about you. I should have never broken up with you.
I agree. I still don't know why you did it.
I'm a stupid guy. I got scared. I started to feel things for you, and I panicked.
You were afraid of liking me, so you dumped me? That doesn't make any sense.
I know. Give me another chance, and I will make it up to you.
How? I don't even know what you could do. Okay, maybe that.
One thing. Let's not tell my mother. I want to be just us for a while.
Deal.
Ready to go to the airport?
Just telling my mom I'm coming home. I have to apologize to her. I was such a bitch.
Yeah, you kind of were.
Hey,
I'm just agreeing with you.
you're lucky you're hot.
Yeah. So how long you plan on being away?
I'm not sure. I have to make things right with my mom, but there's one other thing that I have to do.
What's that?
I'm gonna find my real dad.
Rosie, I no longer want these items in my home. Where do you keep the trash?
What is that?
Mementos from my friendship with Fabian. Mostly hair products. Straightener. That's ironic.
Mrs. Genevieve, is everything okay?
I tried to let Fabian down easy. He didn't take it very well.
What did he say?
No. It's too awful. Let's just say he wounded me to my very core. Please make this go away.
Okay. I'm not getting anywhere with this anyway. It's all so confusing.
What's confusing?
Perry's murder.
Are we still on that?
Yes. You see, there's this bad man named Ben, but somehow he's always one step ahead of me. Maybe he's got someone spying on me or following me.
Rosie, I'm drifting.
Anyway, he's involved with something called the Circle, whatever that is. And
Hold on. Did you say the Circle?
Yeah? Why?
I think I can help you. Fabian was always trying to get me to read this.
Join addicts completing the circle.
It's a bunch of New Age mumbo-jumbo. And if you ask me, it sounds like a cult.
I gave Spence the drug I got from you. Nothing happened. It was a placebo, wasn't it?
You got Spence addicted. We're starting to raise questions.
Well, you could have warned me.
You were sloppy. We weren't sure you could be trusted anymore.
We? Mother knows about this?
Of course. It was her idea. She's very unhappy with you, Ben. And you know how